All right, check, check, check. Check, check, check. I know I said we weren't going live today, but here we are. Broken windshield and all, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're out here. Doesn't matter. We are out here, chat. Welcome in, guys. We got storms initiating right here in both South Dakota and in Valentine. We're gonna have to pick which storm we want here. So we're gonna have to really dive into the models here. Unfortunately, my camera that I usually connect to the screen to show you guys, fortunately that doesn't really work today, I guess. It just said it's not gonna work. So I can't really show you guys my tablet and stuff, but what we can do is talk about the setup a little bit. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, I thought I wasn't going live either, but then I decided that it had to be done. It had to be done, chat. Sometimes things just need to be done, and we needed to go live. Ram, they got 5 gets in memberships. Just decided that it needed to be done today. We got a storm. This is the storm developing near Valentine. There's also a storm developing up in portions of South Dakota. I have these side cameras off right now because I'm letting my main battery charge a little bit, but I'll switch to the storm over developing in South Dakota here in a second. But there are 2 storms developing at the moment. Yes, tape job is holding on strong. Windshield is not fixed, but that's okay. That's life. I'm really starting to like both of these storms, so it's kind of a problem because we can only go after one. There's 2 storms that I'm gonna have to choose between, chat. There's one storm going up all the way in portions of South Dakota, and then we have the storm that I was just showing you guys developing here just off to the west of Valentine. Now, here they are. Let me get this satellite going for you here. You can see both these storms are absolutely going nuts. Okay, the south one and the north one are absolutely going bonkers. This is how I'm going to have to show you guys the data and stuff because my tablet is absolutely cooked. So you can see. Hopefully it focuses. It probably won't, but that's fine. Those are the 2 storms going up, okay? The southern one is the one we're looking at right here, okay? That's the southern one. Doesn't look great. Does not look great. Ranrob, thank you for the super chat, brother. Sorry you can't watch today, man. Appreciate your support. But it's going nuts up there. Let's take a look at mesoanalysis here. Mesoanalysis says go north. I will say. In fact, it's almost a no-brainer. We probably need to start heading north immediately. Got 5,000 Cape nosing in up there. That looks pretty good. Probably should start going north immediately. Surface, yeah, 3 Cape, surface vorticities, yeah. All right, it's time to go north. We're gonna have to go through the Rosebud Reservation. I'm not too happy about that. Mike Power, thank you for the super chat. I'm not too happy about that because the Rosebud Reservation is in the most respectful way possible. Kind of a sketchy area. They issued a state of emergency, or an Indian, like whatever the Indian people, the Native Americans do. It's their version of a state of emergency they issued up there. Hub, thank you for the super chat. Because of crime, murder, disappearing people, just it's not great, but it's okay. We're just gonna head through the Rosebud Reservation to get to the storm. All we have to do is take 83 all the way up north. Photography by Brian, thank you for the $5 super chat. We're gonna have a view of the storm the whole way up there. It's absolutely exploded. The Nebraska one looks good too, but I like the South Dakota one because it's right on the vorticity bullseye. It's got a lot of 3 Cape. It's absolutely nuking. Once we get on this road, you guys are gonna see this thing's absolutely blowing up, guys. Absolutely going nuts. But again, welcome in everyone. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are back live again. Windshield is completely busted. Bumper is being held on by Gorilla Tape once again. Life is good. Life is good. That's all we need, chat. Brandon, what's up? It did in fact work to get my attention, brother. It did work. But yeah, that's going nuts behind me. That's probably, yeah, we can get there. We can get on that cell in like 30 minutes, honestly. So it's not that big a deal. We're going to be on that thing pretty shortly. I'll get you guys a visual as soon as I turn on this main road. I'm going to get you guys a visual here. Somebody said strong muscles. Thank you. Boom. I did hit the gym this morning, so hopefully I've been hitting the gym pretty consistently. It's chat. Best thing you can do for your mental health, believe it or not, is go to the gym. Lift some weights. Lift some weights, chat. Best thing you can do for the mental health. Helps being out here on the road, but let's get it. Here's my main highway. Already got 700 people in here. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Already got storms firing. One here south of Valentine, one north of the Rosebud Reservation. Here we go. Northward we go. This is a sketchy turn. I don't like this at all. There's a hill right there. You can't see if anyone's coming over that, but anyway, here's the storm, guys. This is our storm. It's exploding over there. Running Rebs in the building. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh yeah, that thing's going nuts. That thing's going nuts, chat. It's time to lock in, guys. We're about to see a tornado today. I'm pretty confident we are going to see a tornado today, chat. I am getting more and more confident that we're going to see something pretty cool today, guys. That is an absolute bomb of a storm going off there. And a ton of vorticity 3K. Already has a big hail core. We're gonna need to turn south, turn right, but once it does that, it's showtime. This south one near Valentine could easily be a tornado producer as well, but I just like the odds a little bit better further north. I don't know. You got more 3K vorticity. You got more backed winds. It's kind of a no-brainer when you think about it, but you never want to bet against the sandhills, guys. That's the problem. If you bet against the sandhills, it usually doesn't end well. But we're going north. The storm already has lightning on it too. Again, I do apologize. I'm going to be looking through a cracked windshield today. Is what it is. You guys know the deal. You guys know the drill. That's how things happen. Looks like our overlays are broken. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Why are the overlays broken? Why are the overlays broken? What the hell? Yeah, that's what I wanted. So dumb. There we go. Much better. Much better. Got almost 800 people in here. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Martin, welcome to Northern Storms. All right, we got a severe warning on the northern storm here. Severe warning on our storm. Probably severe warning the Nebraska one in a second, too, but we officially are severe warned. Again, we'll be on this thing in literally like 30 minutes. It looks further away than it really is. We are not that far out. Beautiful looking storm. Absolutely going nuts. Max! Thank you for the 5, or thank you for the 50 bomb, not 5. Don't let me short yacht like that again. Thank you for the 50 bomb, brother. Hopefully this thing waits just a little bit for us, man. If this thing can wait just a little bit for us, I'll be happy. It looks like it's already diving south. Get some W's rolling in the chat for the 50 bomb. Yeah, we'll probably have to get up there on Highway 63 west of Mission. I'm thinking west of Mission, Highway 83. Ward Pig! Thank you for the $50 super chat. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, vehicle repairs will be coming eventually. Just have to get out of this this little chase stretch here. Here we go, chat. Yeah, windshield does kind of look like spider webs. It's all right though, guys. It's all right. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, chat. Oh yeah, it's only gonna be a matter of time before these things are gonna be big time tornado producers. Especially this one up here by Mission. This one up here by Mission just has the look, man. It's in such a good environment. Drew, welcome to Holy Storm. Thanks for becoming a member. This one near Mission just is in a crazy good environment. Problem is, this part of South Dakota sucks to chase. There's not many roads. We'll make it work though. Got almost 1,000 people in here already, guys. If you guys can all smash that like button for me, I'd appreciate it, everyone. Make sure to smash that like and sub button for me, guys. Let's get it, folks. We are in hot pursuit here. Be on to this storm by about 5:45 at the latest. We're blasted up north to the South Dakota cell. If you're just tuned in, you can see it developing right in front of us. This thing's likely going to dive off to the south and east, and as soon as it turns right and dives off to the southeast, it's going to go berserk. There's also a cell down in Valentine, though. It's in the slightly worse environment, but we do have to keep an eye on it. Not much we can be able to do about it now, but this one turned right yet. Yeah, this cell up here is almost stationary. It's almost stationary, guys. Which kind of sucks because it means it's going to take longer to get to it, but it's alright. It is what it is. Freaking fly in the car. Dang it. You guys are just tuned in. Welcome in, though, everybody. I do want to quickly talk about the sponsors of today's streams, which is Radar Omega. Thank you, Radar Omega, for sponsoring today's stream. You can download the Radar Omega app on anything, computer, iOS, Android, MacBook. Get the Radar Omega app. You can see my stream in the app, as well as track the storms on radar. I also want to thank AG1 for sponsoring today's stream. You can go to drinkaj1.com/ConnorCroft to get your AG1 products today. I don't have time to make the little drink today, but just know that I actually already had it, but I didn't have time to make it on stream today. So we'll do that on the next stream. We'll make the drink and do the blurb again, but it's chase mode right off the rip today, and I don't have the materials to make the drink again today. So thank you, AG1, for sponsoring today's stream. Send the fly to Brady, yeah. Yeah, we need to fly out of here. Look at that beautiful storm going off though, guys. Again, I'm hoping I'm not late to the party. I'm hoping I'm not late, man. Thank you, Ribble, for fixing the auto overlays. Dang, man, that thing is blowing up. There's another little tower off to the south. Valentine storm just doesn't look that great at the moment. That's why I'm leaving it. This one looks better in my opinion. Yeah, we're right on time for this thing, but it's already got a pretty decent mid-level mezzo. Just needs to wait a little bit longer. Which I think it should, but you never know. The storm is pretty much stationary. If it starts zipping like straight south, it's going to be a big tornado producer. Okay, you have a clear view of the storm there. Just absolutely nuking. Got 1,000 people in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are blasting up towards this cell here. Cell is right near Norris. It's going to drop right south. Right now it's stationary, but it should start moving south. Pretty much right into the Rosebud Reservation. Marcus, thank you for the super chat, brother. Very quickly, I do want to open a couple things of fan mail. They're easy to open, so it's easy to do it while I drive. This is from Julie Young. Julie, thank you for sending in fan mail, Julie. Julie Young. Here we go. Oh, what do we got here? Open on stream. Okay, we're opening on stream. What are these? I'm confused. I don't know what I'm looking at here. There's like beads in here. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. It's like a I mean, it's whatever it is cool. What is this? What is this, guys? You know what this is? There's like beads inside. Not beads, like I don't know how to describe it. I actually don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what this is. I feel terrible because I genuinely don't know. It's like a pocket too. Wait. Can I pull it out? Oh wait, whoa, what is this? Okay. Now there's this that I pulled out of it. Is it a headrest? It might be like a pillow headrest type deal. Is Julie in here? Is Julie in here? Julie in here? It smells nice. It smells like lavender. Heat pack? Oh yeah, it might be a heat pack with rice inside. For headaches. Okay, she probably sent it in when I had a headache or something. She's not in here. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Hopefully she goes back and watches this. Thank you, Julie. Again, I think these are like heat packs. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, here we go. Maybe if I just read the damn note, I would know. Jeez. What? I'm an idiot. I hope you enjoyed the eye pillows. They are eye pillows. Don't wash the inside, only the cover. Made for comfort. Safe travels. See, look what happens when you just like read the note, guys. Then you know what it is. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you. So we should probably not stick these in the freezer. They are eye pillows, chat. They are eye pillows. Probably shouldn't test that out while I drive. Yes. Okay. Glad we figured that one out. Here's an update on the storm. It's looking quite spicy up ahead. Yes, very kind. Very, very good fan mail. Thank you very much. We have another one here. I don't know who this is from. Warm them up, it keeps them warm because of the rice. It also makes your eyes less dry. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, this supercell's like stationary. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna have to go west out of Mission up here. We have another fan mail. I don't know who this is from, to be honest, but I'm trying to find the note. I know there's probably a note. Here we go. A gift for you. Lucky mustache to replace the one that got away. We do need another mustache. Also the gift, 4 packs of beef jerky. This is from Trevina. Trevina Denny, who's almost always in here, but they're from the UK, so hopefully they're in here. I'm not sure if they are, though. We have a couple of lovely mustaches here to replace our lucky mustache. I'll put it on the new windshield. I won't put it on this one because obviously that wouldn't go very well. And then she sent in 4 packs of beef jerky, which I assume are in here, but because I'm driving, I'm not going to open that. But there is beef jerky in there. So, thank you, Trevina. Yeah, there's nowhere to get glass around here, guys. It's, like, I could have done it somewhere on 80, but it's a Sunday, too, so that just made everything even more complicated. Whenever I need my car fixed, it always happens on Sundays, so just so I can't get it fixed. That's how it works. Whenever I need car stuff done, I always need it done on a Sunday. Just the way it's always been for me. This freaking fly, I'm gonna burn it. You thought I wasn't chasing it? Well, you thought wrong. Here we are. You thought wrong. We're back. We got a big old storm going up, guys. Right here. It's already starting to hook and turn a little bit south. We are back in action, guys. Never stop. We never stop around here. Look at this thing, guys. Absolute nuke going off. Already severe warned. We are on approach. This thing's going absolutely nuclear. Tornado threat rapidly increasing on this. We're gonna have to go west and then north. West and then north, guys, is the play here. Once we get this road, we're gonna have to go through Mission, which is, yeah, we have to go through Mission here. Yeah, the southern cell also looked pretty interesting. This piece of shit camcorder, dude. Just stay freaking mounted. Freaking camera keeps coming off the mount up here. Just ridiculous. Piece of shit. Stay mounted on the windshield. It's not hard. Coming into Mission. Again, fun fact, this Indian reservation, the Rosebud Reservation, does have a state of emergency declared for violent crime, missing people, etc. So, just a little fun fact. Figured I'd share. Got 1,100 people in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Storm is blowing up. Okay, why are we going 25? It's a 30, 35. Come on, dude. I don't want to be late. I'm gonna tweak out if we miss something. This is taking longer than I expected to get on this thing because the storm is stationary. It's not moving. It always makes things more complicated when the storm is not moving. So I have to take 63 up to this thing. Come on, dude. We're going for the South Dakota storm, guys. We're going for the South Dakota one. We got to get through this little town of Mission here, and then we'll be able to blast north. Of course, we're going to catch all of the lights here without fail. Kind of just in an impatient mood today. I might crash out in a second. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very pleased with how long this is taking to get through this tiny town, or why there's so many lights here. This should be a stop sign town. There's no reason for traffic lights here. Yeah, this thing is stationary. It doesn't look like a tornado's imminent or anything at the moment, so we should be okay, but it's got some big hail on it, which low-key, not really looking for big hail today. Okay, well, I guess the in-car camera's just doesn't want to stay mounted anymore. Always something, dude. Maybe if we clean it. Ah, you mother. Ah, there's another light. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just tuning in, I'm on the verge of an absolute crash out here. I'm getting overstimulated by random stuff, falling off mounts, getting caught by traffic lights, and being potentially slightly late to the supercell. Rich, thank you for the super chat. Hopefully it stays on this time, okay? This thing keeps falling off the mount, and it keeps... Okay, well, now there's a cord right there, but it keeps falling off the mount, and it's going to end up breaking the cord, the camera, or worse. For some reason, it won't stay suction cupped to the windshield. What the heck is this? Why is this blocked off? Alright, we're out of the town now, so... that is a win. And there's our storm. Looks pretty solid. It's got massive hail on it. It's gonna need to start moving right before it starts really doing anything. Right now, it's, like I said, guys, the storm is not moving. It's kind of on a boundary, I think. Alteza, thank you for the 5 gifted. Welcome in, new members. Got 1,300 people in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are about to be right on the storm, guys. Oh yeah, should be able to get a visual of the base here pretty shortly, actually. We're gonna have to go straight west for like 17 miles before we can actually get up on this thing. Ever got a flat tire while storm chasing on stream? Yes. Right after the Lake City tornado. I guess I should say during the Lake City tornado. This thing's going nuts up here. Yeah, I want to get a visual of this base, but I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer before we can. You guys are just tuning in. Welcome in, everybody. Today is looking like a tornado day, guys. Today is looking more and more like a tornado day with this storm right here. It's almost stationary. Gosh dang it. Get around this guy. I might be able to see what kind of looks like a base. It's pretty high up, which surprises me considering it's really not that. The temperature dew point spread should be pretty low. Temperature dew point spread should be around 20 degrees. It should be, we should have mid-60 dew points up here. Good news is we shouldn't have to worry about much upscale growth today. It should be largely supercellular mode. So these things, if they take their time a little bit, it won't be the end of the world. Yeah, there's 2 storms. There's another storm down in the sandhill. Another storm down in the sandhills that also looks pretty interesting. Again, before this thing can really produce a tornado, I might have to get off the boundary that it's on. I can't really tell what's going on with it, but you can kind of see the base through some of the cracked glass. The glass cracks will get better once the sun gets off the windshield and we get under the storm, and it won't be as bad. But yeah, there it is. We're kind of starting to get a visual of it. Starting to rotate pretty decent, I think. Can't tell for sure. What's that Valentine cell looking like? Valentine cell's not looking any better than this, really, for tornadoes anyway. A lot of vorticity up here. A lot of 3 Cape too. Again, today, they upgraded today to 5% not too long ago. It looks really solid. There's a lot of convection going up right here though. We might finally be about to lose Mr. Sun. That will help us a little bit. That's a huge range foot. You on here, Freddie?
Yeah, I'm on here.
Alright, I'm coming in from Mission. I'm gonna go north on 63. Do you have a visual of a base or anything on this thing? For me, there's like no base. I just see like a massive this rain shaft and then like 4,000 foot LCLs.
It's pretty high base. Some on the backside, and you are correct. There's not much of a base on this thing, so that's like my biggest concern. But what I'm hoping is that this thing is just so incredibly robust, it'll just eventually kind of drill down. I mean, this thing's not going anywhere.
All right, dude, pet us. Pet us in the most respectful way. Pet us. Screw off in the most respectful way possible. Grow up. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I left the Valentine storm to come up here because I thought it looked better, so I'm just, now that I'm seeing that this storm's base looks worse than the Valentine storm's base did 45 minutes ago, I'm just kind of tweaking a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already losing service on the walkie, but I am a little bit too, but I still think this is the better play. And if you look at the North Platte radar, it's already starting to get a mesocyclone, so I think this thing's going to figure it out eventually, even if it's high right now.
Yeah, I honestly wish it were just a little bit better of an area, because there's no service, there's no roads, there's crime, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we had more roads here, but, coming from Montana yesterday, this is like a gridded road network.
Jeannie, well, thank you. Welcome to Only Storms.
Looks like if you look on the Rapid City radar, there's already a meso.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like there's a meso on radar, but to the naked eye, I mean, I'm actually having a hard time seeing through the shining glass that's blinding me, but I don't see much. Got 1,400 people there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Right where that glass is where the area of interest kind of is.
It also looks like that area that meso is in is trying to reach whatever that boundary is off to the west.
Yeah, this storm looks good. Yeah, I mean, environment-wise, this thing is primed, in my opinion. And if you look at meso analysis, it looks pretty insane up here, the amount of vorticity and just the overall, it just looks good up here, so I'd be shocked if it didn't do something.
Yeah, I mean, it looks well developed and everything. I'd watch that cell to the south. I wonder if that one's going to go robust and take over.
I have a view of that one. It's very skinny. I think there's a better chance the north one turns right and just eats it.
Yeah, either way, by the looks of it, it still looks like it'd be favorable, whether it develops as a more dominant updraft
Admiral, welcome in.
Boundary, or if the northern storm just kind of sucks it in. I think it'd be more favorable for it. Because the meso I'm seeing on Rapid City's radar is like right on that boundary. So,
Amber, well, thank you for the super chat.
Doesn't look like it's moving much at all.
Honestly, I got service again. What's up, Brandon and Garrett? Yeah, I think this storm is going to eat that one to the south, and we're starting to get a more scud development now on the south side.
I do see some slight scud now. I do see what you're talking about. I got 5 miles until my road north.
I
let's see. Oh, you're taking the road up to Norris. I gotcha. Yeah, I might have to go down that road if this thing takes a hard right.
Yeah, I'm wondering which way this thing's gonna move. I don't know if it's gonna be moving straight south or if it's gonna move southeast or if it's just never gonna move. But it does look like maybe the last couple scans it's slowly drifting pretty much due south. Peter Parker or Peter Pecker, welcome in.
Yeah, it's the storm itself does look like it's moving south, but that mezzo doesn't look like it wants to move much at all. Just north of what is that, east-west highway 44.
Yeah, very weird stuff. Yeah, I don't have the side cameras on right now because my battery needs to charge.
See, just trust the process.
I'll turn them on in a minute when it becomes necessary. Looks like that scud lowered the base a whole maybe 150 feet.
I just need that to happen like 10 more times.
There's a bunch of little storms right here that you're looking at right in front of us. Yeah, it's 88. It definitely got pretty hot here.
Gary, where are you at?
Cinder, they give a super chat.
I'm in Flagstaff on I-40 East.
You headed for the night.
Well, I'm thinking there's not much between Chicken County.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to get a little lower there, guys. Just kind of initiated in a weird way. It's like a dumb seahorse.
Channel 2.
There we go, yeah. Now that the sun goes away, you can see a little bit better. Got me, Freddy?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Battery low.
Copy. I'm kind of annoyed just at the way, like, the storm looks. Like, why? It's like a seahorse.
Yeah, I still really dig it, but yeah, I agree. It's got a little ways to go before this thing's going to drop a tornado here, but, I think it's still, we'll probably figure its thing out. If you look at the Valentine storm right now, it's pushing on an outflow boundary, so that's making me feel a lot better about being up here.
Oh, without a doubt, this is 100% the play. In my head, though, it was kind of going to be like a classic supercell initiation type of day where the storm just initiated and, looked not like they do now. But I guess really my only concern coming from them looking like this is the tornadoes are just going to be kind of weird and rain wrapped. But I still think this is a tornado producer within about an hour or two.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. We'll see. Maybe it can clear itself up here, but, maybe if it gets like a merger that merges in the right way, maybe it helps vent the thing. But, yeah, it's hard to say. Right up on the west side.
Yeah, Freddie and I are the only two people on this thing,
I might
I
have
think.
to snuggle up in the corner here.
Yeah, I have to avoid cores at all costs, because one more baseball to my windshield and the whole thing might just cave into my lap.
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened to your bumper? Did it just fall off just casually, or did you, hit something?
Well, RFD ripped it off to the point that it was dangling, and then I got it back on, and I was just driving into the Qdoba parking lot, and, the curb was kind of steep, and it just ripped it off, and I ran it over. So, Qdoba parking lot got my
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, that poor bumper has hit a deer, it's hit the Dominator. It's probably hit something else that I can't even remember. So it's been through a lot.
Yeah, this bumper's seen some stuff. At this point, it's iconic, so it's just gonna have to keep on riding. Got a North Road in 0.6 miles. We're gonna get a perfect view of this, guys.
I'm gonna drive south towards Norris. It looks like it's definitely, developing a little south now.
Copy. Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna meet on that road, so.
Some good gravel
Bro.
roads over there by Norris too.
Do they keep going east, or do they just... let me look here. Looks like they kind of die, but there's one south that connects east, so we just need one road.
You get a little grid around Norris itself, but yeah, it's a little rough out there at times. But at least my experience out here Norris is pretty good. The roads are typically gravel for the most part.
Dude, I need to get to where the sun. Oh, this road's terrible. We're gonna be shaking.
Yeah.
We're gonna be shaking like
See,
crazy.
like I said, the road network's a lot better than Montana yesterday. So for me, just having one gravel road is big.
It's gonna be a very shaky day, guys. Because this road is terrible. And I wouldn't expect anything different, but yeah, it's really dark up here. You guys can see all the vibrations in the glass on the windshield too, so that's just gonna make it worse. It's all good though. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, welcome in everyone. This tornado is rapidly increasing here on the cell. It's getting dark up ahead. I apologize in advance. It's going to be a shaky day with the windshield and everything else. So you guys are going to see every little shake because the glass is literally shaking and this road is very bumpy. Through a little town here. Got 700 people in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. The storm is looking pretty solid. We're coming through a little town of Parmalee here, and we're going to resume our journey straight north. Looks like they did issue a tornado watch. I don't know when they did this, but they did issue a tornado watch. Yeah, today's the day we return to tornado glory. This road curves back north in a second. We'll get another visual. Hopefully the sun stays behind the clouds. Got a couple little zigzags here, and then it should be a straight shot north, right up into this thing.
Where are you at, Garrett?
Sorry, don't mean to cut in. They issued a half hour ago, Connor, 40 over 20.
40 over 20 ain't that bad.
40 over 20. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like today's environment better than yesterday's environment. It's like more discreet, obviously, but I think we got a pretty high ceiling today.
Yeah, I dig today a lot. Getting dark up ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for tomorrow.
Where's tomorrow even at? I looked at the H&ZH Triple R. Actually, the last thing I looked at, I think, was the 12ZH Triple R, and I didn't even see anything tomorrow except the random squall line in the middle of North Dakota that may or may not happen.
No, most models aren't really picking up on it. I'm playing Eastern South Dakota. It's got the primed environment. The concerns with
Come on, we're almost to the point where you should finally get rid of these clouds. Or get rid of the... Gosh, this road is crazy. Crazy bumpy.
plus it's by Alex's house. Like, let's be real. These next few days have very high ceilings but extremely low floors.
We're going to be chasing all these next couple days, and we're going to be doing it on a good old cracked windshield. Here's what it is. Gotta work with what we got, chat. Okay, we're about to have a perfect view of this thing, guys, coming up from the south. Again, the base is quite high at the moment, but it looks pretty dark at the very least. There's another zigzag up here? Okay, no. I think I should be done with zigzags. Again, it's kind of high base, but doesn't look too bad. Got 1,800 people in here. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, I think that's what's supposed to be the base. It's just off to the left here. Just maybe just a bit too far west of the best environment. I don't know. It's 5,500 Cape moving into that southern one though, so that's kind of stressing me out. Just an incredible amount of vorticity on this thing though. You could easily get a land spout at the very least. Now, neither one of these are looking like tornado producers. In the very, very short term, this one has a much better chance, I think. Because the base really isn't all that high. If it starts spinning, it'll be fine. This thing is definitely diving southward, though. Crass Leech, thank you for the super chat. I will say this base looks primed for some random little like hybrid land spout tall tornado because the amount of vorticity here on mesoanalysis is absolutely insane. I feel like you can get some crazy stuff from these kind of big flat bases. Desiree, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the warning about Highway 44. They have not fixed this road in decades. You gotta look for some little areas of spin. You can definitely get a crazy land spout in this environment here. Crazy little hybrid type tornado too. This terrain is good right here. I already see some dust over there. Not sure what it's from though. Yeah, so I apologize for the bumpy ride, guys. I apologize for the bumpy ride. This road is bad, plus my windshield is cracked, so every bump looks even worse because the entire windshield is vibrating. The entire windshield is just like vibrating in and out of its like pocket. That is a huge base. Huge hail in here, I think, too. There we go, I found a nice little glass shard-free area. Look at that. Thing needs some work. Just a massive blob right now. Blob. Got almost 2,000 people in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna stop up here and we're gonna kind of take a look at this base here we're driving under. Yeah, there's some big hail in there. Based off radar. It's got a tour possible tag on it too. I'm gonna stop literally right up here. Right here. Big, fluffy-ish looking base here. Looking right up into it. I don't see a ton going on. Guys, are just tuned in. We're in North South Dakota. The supercell's slowly strengthening here. It's got a big, broad base. I'm waiting for some rotation to really get going on this thing. Rotation is going to just slowly pick up on this, I'm thinking. Ever so slowly pick up. Yeah, here's a look at our base. This thing's slowly moving south too. It's finally moving at least, so that's a plus. It's moving due south. So we're going to have to stay out ahead of this a little bit. Make sure the hail core doesn't get us too bad. It's just getting a big base on it. I don't see any crazy rotation or anything, but the base is getting a lot wider. But I would say this is looking better than the Nebraska one at the moment. We'll have to go south here in a second before that core gets to us. Thing doesn't look bad. Yeah, we're solo today. We are solo today. Brandon will be back out with us soon enough. Where is this thing gonna be if it does? It's like there's like two bases, bro. This thing's confusing. I'm gonna get a little bit further south. Got the cameras on here. What a stupid intersection design too. You can't even see. Interesting. This thing is moving southward finally though. Still need to do some transforming here. But I'm gonna go a little bit south. I want to try and get a more broad scale sense of the storm, since it's just getting such a huge base. This thing could go from 0 to 100 real quick. blink of an eye, this thing could go from 0 to 100. Guys, I just tuned in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, everybody.
This is starting to consolidate here and get a little bit more.
Yeah, I dropped a little bit south to kind of get an idea of what's happening with it. It's like this, the base is just getting huge.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It looks like the core is actually sneaking up on me here. I might have to run away here in a second.
Yeah, that's why it dropped south. It was slowly approaching. Yeah, think of a super chat. I'm gonna get on top of this next hill and turn around. Next hill, I'm gonna flip around, guys. Now, windshield is not fixed, guys. I'm gonna flip around right up here. Guys, I just tuned in. Welcome in. This thing is not severe warning anymore, I guess, but that or just Omega isn't updating severe warnings on our this year. Is there anywhere to pull off up here? I think there'd be somewhere to pull off right here. There we go. Can't imagine there wouldn't be. On top of a big hill like this. This base is just huge. This is insane how big this base is. Can't even, there's zero chance to even get it all in the shot. It's just a monstrous base. Big blue base. Yeah, I'm looking to see where this is going to try and consolidate. The further south this tries to consolidate, the better. Got to get farther away from this rain. We have something trying to consolidate a little bit further off, just pretty much to my west. It's trying to, we have some rising motion. Some rising motion right here. See it moving. That could be an area to watch. Watch that area right there, guys. Yeah, wow, look at that. That's starting to spin even. It's even starting to spin a little bit. That could be the area that gets it done. Overall, there's just a lot more action under the base right now compared to earlier. Slowly spinning. Yeah, we gotta watch that. That's probably the area that's gonna try and organize, I'm thinking. Got some inflow into that as well. It's very far away from the storm too, that's what I like. I don't mind this look whatsoever. Alright, I'm going to drop further south again, just because I want to have a full kind of view of this storm. Right now I'm still kind of don't have the best view of it. I want to get a better idea of exactly what's happening with it. In order to do that, I got to get a little bit further south. No, we haven't had anything yet today. I'm gonna go probably 3 or 4 miles south. Guys are just tuning in. Welcome in, everybody. We are watching the storm right behind us here, just north and west of Mission, South Dakota. So we're gonna wait and see how this thing can go crazy, produce. Getting south almost to Parmalee, like maybe right before 63 it kind of starts to zigzag. I'm going to get to it. I want to actually get a full visual of this storm. It's still hard to tell exactly what's happening, but it's definitely trying to build some.
Yeah, I'm just noticing how much scud the base is, how much scud the base has now compared to like 15 minutes ago. It just keeps trending up and up and up, so... You know, I'm wondering if we can get one of those hybrid tornadoes on this thing.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a decent amount of scud on this now. I like the way it looks on radar a lot more now too. It's moving due south, which is going to be a problem once we get past Highway 18, but figure it out.
Yeah, the thing's not even severe warned, which is pretty wild to me. I guarantee you this thing's dropping some pretty good stones in there. And if that's tornado threat, I wouldn't shock me like next 30 minutes this thing really tries to go.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I would like it. If it moves a little bit east, there's a road. Looks like Highway 1. Actually a pretty decent road, so it might not be so bad after all. Look at that, guys. Nice scuddy base trying to form on this. looks nice. They decided to warn it again.
It's a good call, good call. There's so much motion in the base here. Nothing strong, but it's just moving like crazy. Actually, pretty decent. Now that I'm looking at it, broad rotation almost over my head.
Yeah, I was just about to say there's actually a decent little area rotation right there. Decent area rotation on this. Like angle my car in certain ways to get you guys the best shots of this, so I don't have you guys looking through straight cracks. There we go, not bad. Yeah, it's a decent little area of rotation there. You got a scud on the far right side of the base is getting pretty low as well, so this thing's gearing up, bro.
Yep, it definitely is. Gosh, this thing looks amazing.
Yep, well, this 0 to 100 pretty quick here. I think we're going to. But yeah, this is nice. The whole thing, even the scud is kind of rotating on the far eastern side of the new developing mezzo here.
Yeah, I'm looking. We got a little bit of an RFD punch trying on the backside. Nothing significant, but yeah, it might just plant on my head too. I don't know where it's going to try to drop when it does.
Yeah, I do see the little. Yeah, I do see what you're talking about. The little bit of RFD there. This thing's looking good, chat. Part of me thinks, dang, this thing is getting a classic wall cloud quick. This thing is growing nuts. How much longer am I gonna chase? Forever. The rest of my life. What kind of question is that? This thing's going beast mode. Big, like, inflow tail now. Holy cow. Honestly, the best way to do this at this point is to just use the back camera or the side camera. Wow. This thing's going absolutely nuts. Oh my gosh. Looks like a semi-respectable RFD search, Ryan. Here we go.
Gust NATO or tornado? I can't tell. I got rotating dust in the field here.
Copy, I don't see that from my point of view. There is a somewhat decent RFD cut happening from my vantage point. Or I guess I'd say just an RFD surge. I'm directly south of it.
Pretty sure it's just a gustnado, but yeah, I'm like under the RFD surge here. Looks like the circulation's just south of me.
Yes, it did. It looks like it's directly on that road. It's rotating. I would say moderate rotation now. Moderate rotation picking up on this thing.
It's so freaking close right now.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it went from looking like it did to this in about literally 10 minutes, yeah. Yeah, look at this thing, guys.
Okay, rotation picking up right over the road.
Yeah, she's spinning. I can tell just by like looking up that the structure out ahead of this is probably nuts too. We have a fat like inflow tail on this. This thing might drop in a second. This thing might drop in a second here. That's getting close. That's getting close. Gotta get a little bit back out ahead of this. Keep our good view.
That's like a borderline full funnel.
Yep. It's trying. Nice rotating wall cloud here. I might race down to 18 just because this road goes east. Keep an eye out, guys. This thing's going nuts. Due south mover here. I'm gonna pull off up here. Whoa. That is wild. That is spinning like a top. Is this thing down? Possible.
Do you see ground circ?
I see a lot of dust. I can't tell if it's down or not though, but there's just a lot of dust.
Yeah, I see the dust here. Hold on.
That's tornado. I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, that's tornado.
Oh yeah. Yep. Nice. Try and angle it a little bit better so we're not. I got the freaking He Dog School Road sign in my way. There it is. Tornado down. Tornado down, guys. Nice tornado right there.
Well, here goes that hybrid type tornado.
Yeah, full funnel above it. Which way is it moving?
Looks like it's going a bit west.
Yeah, it's moving it's like moving it's moving south. It is moving south, but I don't know if it's moving southwest or southeast.
I think it's going southwest. It's definitely going southwest right now.
Okay, copy. I swear I'm east of it. It's getting closer to me. I don't know though. I might just be tripping.
It might be just going due south now.
The area above it is falling apart maybe a little bit. I don't know. Just like looking at where the bowl funnel was.
Yeah, it's broadening out, but I still think it's on the...
Yeah, it's definitely still... It may be lifted temporarily, guys.
It's just...
Not a new cut coming around. It's definitely lifted for now, but there's a new cut. It's probably going to be back down here in a second. There's like a new RFD surge. Got like a new RFD surge up there.
Are you talking about north of the current one? Because we got an area of rotation just northeast of the current tornado.
It's about to be on top of me there. It's like the same area.
I got another area northeast of the current one. Just FYI, it's not imminent, but it's trying to crank here.
Copy that. Okay.
I hope you guys do know, in fact, it is radar indicated, so you are lying. That is AI generated.
Dang it.
Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna end my stream.
Good job, though. Great job, guys.
Hey, appreciate you, Brandon. Miss you, bro.
I'll see you guys tomorrow or something along those lines. I did tweet out that you had a tornado in progress, Freddie, and tagged the weather service like 10 minutes, well, probably 5 minutes ago.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Glad it's warned. This thing could put down a more substantial one here in a second.
Yeah, it easily could. I'm going through Parmalee right now. I'm trying to stay a little out ahead of it. I don't know if there's much rain behind it or not, but just because of the road situation.
I always love these high cape, high service vorticity days. They're always the best chasing for photogenic tornadoes.
Well, guys, we got one. We're on the board. I'm gonna go down south to 18 here. Thankfully, this didn't hit the town. This was very close to Parmalee here. Still some dust over there. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit out ahead of it. One, because I need to use these side cameras more than my front camera because of the windshield. And two, because the roads aren't great, so I want to just keep a little distance, and then we'll get close once it starts to really come down. Just looking at radar, it's only a matter of time before this thing puts down a substantial pipe. A couple okay road options.
Yep, I hope you guys are prepped for tornado of the year number 75.
I mean, this thing actually is kind of in a. It has the potential to do something like that. I think just looking at it.
I mean, all you need is that rotation that we're seeing on radar to really translate down to the surface, and I think it would. I feel like it would be a classic one like Wellfleet or even not, exactly Gary or anything like that, but where it wouldn't really be moving too much and very photogenic.
Yeah, this thing's a beast. This thing's gearing up to put down something big.
Channel 2.
Got another cut coming around, I think. This thing's a beast.
Yeah, the rotation look. Looks like it's in close to Palm being south of town. It's probably a great call right now. That RFD looks like it's surging on radar.
Has a little surge visually too.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't drop right now because it is directly over this town.
Yeah, it's not imminent yet, but it's getting there. Ready, I think the road play here is to go down 7 towards Rosebud and then drop south on 5.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate the heads up. I haven't really been looking at roads, but I'm about to get just south of this town.
Yeah, I'm 3 miles south of you. Once you get to 18, though, you have to go east or west and then south. So I'm just gonna go east and south. Possible nipple. Might have a nipple. Nice RFD surge coming around. This thing's gearing up again, guys. I'm gonna get to my road. It's a violent looking couplet. This thing is looking intense. I'm gonna get to my road here. Not great roads. Not great roads out here. This thing's gearing up quick once again.
From the weather service at 6:41, a confirmed tornado was over Parmalee.
Nothing down that I can see, but it is starting to crank again.
Yeah, I feel like it's just they're warning it based on the observed tag from, well, they're tagging it observed now from what you guys saw earlier.
Yeah, no tornado, but really nice cut wrapping all the way around now.
Concerned about that merger that you guys are going to run into.
Yeah, that's gonna kind of be sucky.
Yeah, you got that right. Just noticing that merger there.
Why does that have to be there? That's actually gonna tick me off.
That's the only thing I think that's really inhibiting a nice pipe from coming down right now.
You're 100% right.
hopefully it can just quickly ingest it, and hopefully it'll work out more favorably.
Yeah, I think it might make it more rain wrapped than HP, but I think it'll be fine once it ingests it.
People now know how to do the U-turn. People are sitting in the middle of the road right there. I don't know if they're locals or what, but not helping the situation here. It actually kind of looks a little disorganized right now, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know what the dude stopped in the middle of the road is doing. Yeah, I don't see anything imminent at this moment. Stupid merger, dude. Yeah, that storm to the south probably just prevented a strong tornado from happening because that couplet was gnarly for about 2 scans.
Yeah, I can't believe it didn't drop a big tornado. There's still an occluded mezzo, like right behind me, but there's no funnel or it doesn't look like it's imminent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, not even being there and seeing that southern storm is really frustrating.
It's good for Rosebud, I guess, look at it that way.
There's no doubt in my mind if there wasn't that storm to the south, that thing would have put down a nice bite.
Yeah, it was looking gnarly. Yeah, that mezzo back there's falling apart, it looks like. Yeah, I'm sitting right between the 2 storms, guys. We're just sandwiched. We're sandwiched between them. Huh. I want to make sure that occluded mezzo back there doesn't randomly drop a tornado. Now the sun's coming out. That's always fun. Gosh, I can't see anything. Oh, sun is shining through the old mezzo, I think, is what's happening here. Now the sun is blinding and you can't see anything. Whoa, where? Hold on. Holy. Apparently there's an incredible rainbow. Whoa! That is an insane rainbow. Okay then. That is a wild rainbow. Oh, yeah, you weren't lying. That is wild. Whoa, it's gone. It's gone, just like that. Still cranking back there?
I can't believe it didn't drop.
It's back there, yeah. I thought it was about to plant. That's really crazy. I thought it was about to plant a stovepipe.
I wouldn't rule that out.
You could do it really quick.
Actual merger here. What is that?
I don't know.
Shot this tops right as this goes.
Dude, I think it has enough, dude. No. I mean, do we just get all the way south, like to past the other merger?
Look at that.
Dude,
really cranky,
it's
dude.
cranking horizontally.
It's trying.
Okay, the rainbow's gone, guys.
I'll leave it for a second.
Dude, when that first, dude, I thought we were gonna get a funnel too on that dusty tornado. There was a little nub that started to come out a little bit. What to? It is what it is.
I think we're too spoiled this year. We're looking at these tornadoes and
We're like, what a mid tornado, dude.
It's not even a bad one.
No, it was a cool tornado.
Look at that.
I mean, well, now you got that forming over there. You got that forming over there too. That's the mezzo of the merger.
That's gonna be the one we want.
So I think I'm gonna get the rosebud and then drop south. Rosebud, then south is what we need to do.
Yeah, we gotta go south.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rosebud to that highway that goes to St. Francis. Actually, I'm gonna take that road out of Grass Mountain. Actually, I'm going to take that road out of Grass Mountain. The road up here out of Grass Mountain I'm going to take. Gotta take the Grass Mountain Road. Thank you for the super jet, Spanky. Right up here. This is terrible chasing terrain right here. My God. Gotta go to Grass Mountain. We're back. That was the worst service zone I think I've ever gone through. SOS on everything. SOS on everything. That is some crazy stuff. Guys, we're in the middle of a freaking Indian reservation in the middle of butt nowhere. I don't know what you guys expect, but people are bitching about the service. 4 Starlinks under that storm, plus 15 providers. There ain't shit there. It's the middle of an Indian reservation with no towns around in a forest. Contessa Crees with the $200 super chat. Wow. Thank you for the $200 super chat. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening on the storm. Wow, it's hooking off to my right. I wasn't able to look at radar or anything. So I had no idea what was happening on this thing. This is a huge hook. This thing has a huge hook on it. Big wall cloud behind me.
Channel 2.
People are going crazy in that car for something. Okay, well, that was one of the worst dead zones I've ever gone through, but potentially tour imminent just to our north.
Yeah. This is looking pretty good. Nice cut on it. Yeah, dude, that was terrible.
That was awful, dude. I was low-key getting kind of scared, but I was like, I have no idea what this thing's doing.
Yeah, I was just relying on wind direction. You were a little bit out ahead of us. We had to stop and take off the 360 cam, and then I was like, well, I don't see Connor, so, it must be fine to proceed.
Yeah, to be honest, I just kind of floored it and prayed. Yeah, this thing is gearing.
Oh my gosh, dude. What a wall cloud. Look at the RFD. It's pretty loaded with the precip, unfortunately, but yeah, I think this thing is really going to try to drop in the next 5-10 minutes here. And I agree. I was just praying. I got a little windshield is slightly cooked. It's like a mild cook.
Dude, I started tweaking when random, golf balls started falling. I was like, I cannot afford this. That's rotating pretty good.
Yeah, I think there might have been a few even bigger than golfs, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not like, to your point, I can still run this windshield for a little while.
This thing's gearing up. This thing's about to get HP as hell. That service zone was actually one of the worst dead zones I've ever been through, chat.
All things considered, it looked like it handled that merger / just becoming the dominant cell pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't handle it terribly. The only problem is now is it's just any tornado is probably quickly going to be not visible. Big cut coming around on this thing. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna pull up, back up. Big cut coming around right there. This thing's getting close.
Channel 2.
Big cut. Honestly, tornado might be imminent here. Look at the motion on that. Dude, why is it? Yeah, that's a nice RFD surge right there. The rain's closing in on me from all directions here. Yeah, not a bad look. I had that RFD cut, it's a little more disorganized again. This whole thing's about to be grungy HP. Yeah, Mezzo's still a little disorganized here. Need a little bit of organizational work here. Yeah, nice hook to my west. It's almost stationary, the storm is now. Back to barely, we're back to not moving, I think. I think we're back to not moving. I guess we're back to stationary. Pumping out outflow.
Yep, this thing is just parked. We got.
I got decent rotation back in the rain. I didn't get the last part of that. I got outflow coming over my head right now, though.
I got a nice little gasnado in between you and me here, but I was gonna say I might shoot east here in a second before.
Dude, you guys see that gustnado?
Takes over.
Dude, that gustnado freaked me out, dude. That was like 300 feet from me. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing like on top of me like is about to plant.
Yeah, I just stepped out of the car and I looked over to where you're at and just saw like spinning dust.
Yeah, I did a double take, tweaked out there for a second. Yeah, I think it's still moving. There's outflow going south. I need to beat this hail core. Gotta beat the hail here. Not negotiable. Gotta beat the hail. Yeah, this thing's being weird. There's like a secondary hook forming to the west. Not sure what that's about, but I'll keep an eye on it. Coming into St. Francis here. I'm gonna drop south out of St. Francis. Here's my south road. Just beating the hail. That hail core would not have been a good thing for us. There's the mezzo. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that secondary hook. Like a second supercell type thing.
Channel 2.
There it is back there. We got a good visual of it. I'm gonna try and pull off as soon as I can. Got a road right up here. Not sure what this guy's doing, but I'm gonna pull off of this road here. I guess he is too.
Yeah. Alright, copy that.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy's a chaser or what, but he doesn't know what's happening. Still ripping in there. A lot of upward motion back in there. Alright, dude.
Channel 2.
Still trying back in there, I think.
Just forewarned, just FYI, guys.
There we go.
Copy that. Yeah, there it is. Red box gate.
Got decent rotation on this.